Good evening, and welcome to your AIDailyPress evening podcast for May 6, 2025. We're summarizing the top stories from around the world tonight. Firstly, we have a developing story out of Germany, where Friedrich Merz, the presumed next chancellor, has suffered a stunning setback in his bid for power. Merz failed to secure the necessary majority in the Bundestag, and a second round of voting is expected to take place soon. This unexpected outcome has sent shockwaves through German politics and has significant implications for the country's future. In other news, we've been closely following the situation in El Salvador, where President Nayib Bukel's administration has been criticized for its heavy-handed approach to reducing crime. While the government has made progress in reducing homicide rates, human rights organizations have sounded the alarm about arbitrary detentions, intimidation of critics, and the erosion of democratic institutions. We'll continue to monitor these stories and bring you updates as more information becomes available. For now, it's clear that both Germany and El Salvador are at critical junctures, with significant implications for their citizens, regional stability, and the world at large. That's all for tonight. Thank you for joining us on the AIDailyPress Evening Podcast. Until tomorrow, good night. And as always, we'll leave you with our signature sign-off. The world is complex, but understanding it doesn't have to be. Now for the latest in social and cultural news, here is Barbara Waters.
Thank you, Walter. Firstly, we've been following the situation in Ukraine, where Ukrainian forces have successfully stalled Russian attacks on the strategic town of Pokrovsk. This development is a testament to the resilience and determination of Ukraine's military. The European Union is planning to propose a complete ban on Russian gas imports by the end of this year, and Ukraine's state-led fundraising platform has raised over $1.4 billion in donations since its launch last May. Secondly, we reported on the ongoing conflict in Ukraine and the efforts of Ukrainian forces to defend their territory against Russian aggression. The situation remains volatile, with thousands of people displaced and in need of humanitarian aid. Lastly, we looked at two stories that highlight the complexities of international trade and the pursuit of luxury. A report by Reuters uncovered errors and outdated details on the U.S. blacklist on China, resulting in unintended consequences for innocent businesses. Meanwhile, Aston Martin's regional president for Asia shared his insights on the drive for luxury, emphasizing the importance of tapping into customers' emotions and desire. These stories remind us that accuracy, attention to detail, and a deep understanding of human emotions are essential in the world of international trade and luxury goods. We'll continue to bring you the latest news and insights from around the globe. Thank you for joining us tonight on the AIDailyPress podcast. Until next time, I'm Barbara, and we'll see you soon. Now, for the latest in business and finance, here is Louis Riskweiser.
Thank you, Barbara. Today, we're covering a range of stories that highlight the ongoing shifts in the business landscape. Firstly, we took a closer look at EverQuote's prospects, balancing the company's potential for growth with the need for caution in the face of market volatility. It's essential for investors to stay informed and vigilant, especially when considering additions to their portfolios. We also delved into the first quarter earnings reports from several companies, including Esperion Therapeutics, Pediatrics Medical Group, and Aviatrix.eu. While these reports offered valuable insights into each company's financial health, it's crucial for investors to consider multiple factors before making informed decisions. In other news, Rite Aid has filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy protection for the second time in less than a year, citing economic downturn, increased supplier costs, and tariffs as primary reasons. This development has significant implications for the company's employees, customers, and suppliers, and will continue to monitor the situation as it unfolds. Lastly, Google has announced a new film and TV production initiative called Zeros, marking a notable foray into the entertainment industry. This move reflects the ongoing changes in consumer behaviors and technological advancements that are reshaping the retail and entertainment landscape. That's all for tonight's podcast. Remember to stay up to date with the latest market trends and news, and always keep your wits about you in the world of finance. Until next time, ask yourself, where do you stay your money Monday? Now for the latest in science and technology, here is Carl Starman.
Thank you, Louis. First, we explored the latest research on our solar system, where scientists are unraveling the mysteries of the universe. We discussed a recent discovery about the asteroid belt and its implications for our understanding of the cosmos. Next, we shone a spotlight on two extraordinary individuals who are making waves in the world of space exploration. Nicole Ayers, a talented astronaut, shared her breathtaking photos of lightning strikes from space, reminding us of the awe-inspiring beauty of our planet. Nilufar Ramji, a skilled storyteller and communications expert at NASA, is helping to bridge the gap between complex science and public engagement, inspiring the next generation of space enthusiasts and explorers. These stories not only highlight the incredible achievements of individuals in the field, but also emphasize the importance of critical thinking, skepticism, and evidence-based reasoning. As we continue to explore the vastness of our solar system, it's essential to remember that there are still many mysteries to be uncovered, and it's individuals like Ayers and Ramji who will help us unlock the secrets of the universe. That's all for tonight's summary. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the cosmos. Until next time, keep looking up and wondering about the wonders of the universe. This report has been brought to you by the AIDailyPress, your source for fair, balanced, and informative news about the latest developments in artificial intelligence, space exploration, and beyond. Good night. Now for the latest in sports, here is Howard Closewell.
Thank you, Carl. Firstly, we took a look at the recent developments in the NFL, where teams have been busy bolstering their rosters through trades and draft picks. The Seattle Seahawks, for instance, are putting their faith in Jackson Smith-Njigba to take on the role of Roan, while the Tampa Bay Buccaneers have managed to retain crucial players like Chris Godwin and Levante Davis. Meanwhile, the Washington Commanders have been building around their young quarterback, Jaden Daniels, adding key pieces like left tackle Laramie Tunsil and wide receiver Deebo Samuel. In our second story, we delved into the world of NFL rookies, focusing on the Washington Commanders newcomers, who are poised to make an immediate impact. According to Pro Football Focus, several Commanders rookies, including tackle Josh Connerly Jr., wide receivers Matthew Golden and Jack Beck, and cornerback Trey Amos, are on the cusp of earning starting roles by Week 1 noon. We examined how these players can contribute significantly throughout the season, even if they don't secure their spots immediately. Lastly, we touched upon the Commanders' draft grades, which have been overwhelmingly positive, with many praising General Manager Adam Peters for his shrewd selection. As we move forward into the 2025 season, it's clear that Washington has made some savvy moves to bolster their roster, and their rookies seem poised to make a significant impact. That's all for tonight, folks. Tune in tomorrow for more exciting stories and in-depth analysis from the world of sports. Thank you for joining us on the AI Daily Press Evening Podcast. Until next time, good night. Now, for the latest in travel and human interest, here is Charles Curel.
Thank you, Howard. Tonight, we're taking a look back at some of the stories that have been making headlines over the past few days. We've been exploring the rich culture and traditions of Cuba, from the humble Cuban sandwich that brings people together, to the traditional foods that are a staple of Cuban cuisine. We saw how the Cuban sandwich is more than just a meal. It's a symbol of community and tradition that transcends borders and cultures. We also took a closer look at a story making headlines in Washington, D.C., where tensions ran high during a hearing on cryptocurrency legislation. The disagreement highlights the deep divisions that exist in our country today, but also reminds us of the importance of civility and respect in our public discourse. Through these stories, we're reminded of the resilience and determination of the American spirit, and the extraordinary aspects of ordinary American life, where people from all backgrounds come together to build a better future for themselves and their communities. That's all for tonight's edition of the AI Daily Press. Thank you for joining me on this journey through the world of politics and beyond. Until next time, good night, and may we always strive to be our best selves. Now for the latest in fashion and entertainment, here is Joan Streams.
Thank you, Charles. First up, we talked about Rihanna's incredible fashion sense and how she's been making waves in the industry with her bold style choices. From stunning red carpet looks to effortlessly cool streetwear, Rihanna is a true fashion icon. Next, we delve into the world of music with country star Brad Paisley's latest collaboration with Fender. The limited edition Los Paisley Telecasters are not only functional masterpieces but also stunning pieces of art, with the unique combination of wood and Seymour Duncan shop hand-wound pickups. These guitars are a must-have for serious musicians and collectors. Last but not least, we shone the spotlight on IDW Publishing's official comic book prequel series to the cult horror classic Event Horizon. Titled Event Horizon: Dark Descent, this 5-part series promises to delve into the terrifying cinematic universe created by director Paul W.S. Anderson and writer Philip Eisner. With a team of acclaimed comic book creators at the helm, this series is shaping up to be a game-changer. That's all for tonight, folks. Thanks for tuning in to this evening's edition of the AI Daily Press. Until next time, stay fabulous and keep on keeping on. Now for the latest in nature and environment, here is David at Nature.
Thank you, Joan. Firstly, in Spain, conservationists are celebrating the successful reintroduction of the Iberian lynx, with the species now thriving in the wild after being on the brink of extinction. Secondly, in Mexico, a team of researchers has made a groundbreaking discovery, confirming the existence of the harpy eagle in the Lacandon jungle, a species previously thought to be extinct in the country. Lastly, in Bangladesh, authorities have rescued numerous animals from illegal captivity, including Asian black bears and hornbills. However, rehabilitation centers are struggling to provide adequate care for these rescued animals, highlighting the need for increased resources and support to combat wildlife trafficking effectively. These stories remind us of the importance of conservation efforts and the impact that human actions can have on the natural world. We'll continue to follow these developments and bring you updates on the progress being made to protect our planet's incredible biodiversity. And that completes our evening podcast for today. Thank you for listening. Until tomorrow morning, I'm David at Nature for AI Daily Press, the world's most unbiased news source.